Look at this unhinged meal prep. We're going with a chicken sandwich, another piece of chicken, and some baked fries. So it's healthy, it's macro friendly, and it's fun. Now, even if you're in a fat loss phase, you can totally eat meals like that. Just be a little smarter with the ingredient choices you use and like how you prepare things. Instead of fried chicken, have some grilled chicken breast as the sandwich meat. The fries, I baked them. They're not deep fried, so not a lot of oil there. Low calorie mayo, mustards, things like that to flavor. Like you can enjoy those foods you crave and just be a little smarter how you prepare. And even if you're not in a fat loss phase, I still recommend you do things like that because then you can eat more overall volume. So I could eat, let's say I have 500 calories of baked potatoes versus 500 calories of fried potatoes. I could eat a lot more potato if I bake them. You feel? But good morning, everybody. If you're new here, my name's Willie. I live in Japan, and we're trying to level up in every way we can, whether it's health, wealth, or whatever the world would want to be the best in the world at. My intro has been totally inconsistent with the way I phrase it, but same. But if any of that interests you, please consider subscribing. Let's become the best versions of ourselves together. Yesterday when I took a rest, I kind of laid down sideways in a really bad posture, and my lower back is feeling it today. So we're gonna get into the gym today, do some dead hangs, and that's just hanging from the bar, stretching out your whole lower, like your whole spine, just get stretched out. What's the word for that? I forgot what the word for that is, but it's really good for your back, overall posture. Just grab the bar and just hang there. You don't have to do a pull-up, you don't have to do anything else, just hang there. It's gonna challenge your grip strength a little bit, so you can use grip assistance to help that. I'll do that for one set, and then I'll do another set without that, just because I do want to work on my grip strength. As for the side hustle has been going, we had a really slow week last week. Ironically, last week, I bought all those envelopes. Like, all right, we're gonna use all these envelopes this week, and we used one. God damn it! Figurine painting has been going well. However, we did have that hiccup yesterday, where the winning bidder did not purchase the figure, and now the listing's kind of like sitting in limbo. When you list something new, the algorithm pushes it up, and then if something's been sitting there for a while, it doesn't appear in searches as much. So I'm gonna consider relisting that figurine and see what we can get. Yeah, I'm really disappointed by it, but things like that are gonna happen. We just gotta keep moving forward. Got more figurines on the way. Posted another one today. Hopefully that one, somebody picks that one up, and we're just gonna get this shit to cracking, y'all. In our daily pickle, we've been drinking this a lot, but it's hot outside. I don't wanna walk out there with hot coffee from my house. I don't have much time today. We're just gonna try to stretch out our lower back. Here we go. So I'm just gonna hang from the bar right here. Here's 90. I feel my lower back right now when I'm doing this too, so I might not have as much drive. I'm gonna try the PR, but I don't feel comfortable. My back's feeling a little better, but I just I couldn't generate power because of it. I know, like, I tried a PR, so I probably wasn't going to get it anyways. But, like, even on my warm-up sets, I just felt like I couldn't drive off the floor as well. Like, I would just feel my lower back tighten up. So we'll just take it easy and stretch that out later. So as you can see, I am appropriately dressed for this rainy weather right now. Got. So you know how they keep supermarkets cold? Well, I came in here soaking wet. Now it's freezing in here. Holy shit.
All right, so earlier today I talked about how we can eat comfort food while also being on the healthy side. So we're gonna make a little recipe right now. First, I'm gonna take this non-fat yogurt. And no, guys, your yogurt does not always have to be freaking Greek yogurt. Like, just regular non-fat yogurt does the job too. All right, look, just spoon in like some chunks of yogurt right here. Yeah, if you want to measure this out and count calories, be my guest. And then some lemon juice, of course, freshly squeezed lemons, no pre-packaged lemon juice. Shut up. And it just mixes all up. And now you kind of just let this sit and let the acids from the lemon juice do something with the milk protein. I don't know, but basically turns into sour cream. Low calorie with a little bit of added protein sour cream. Much better than like regular real sour cream, just straight up fat. This right here, this is a health food and it's delicious. Then we just grill up a bunch of chicken tenderloins, chop it all up. Then we hit this with some low calorie mayo. Oh God, I'm running out of this. And whatever taco seasoning you have, or just some paprika and cumin or whatever you got. I'm gonna throw in some of my habanero powder and the little last drop of lime juice I have in this bottle. I gotta get back to Gilmu supermarket, but it's kind of far away and my bicycle's broken. Now we mix this guy all up. Actually, I'm gonna grill up this quarter onion I still have left. These bad boys in here. Now we're just gonna dump this mixture onto a tortilla. A super heavily overpriced tortillas that we get here in Japan. And yeah, just make a little dilla. Now, I hate when white people try to tell you what's culturally appropriate for Mexican food. Like, oh, quesadillas are not real Mexican food, man. Man, ask your fat cholo friends, bruh. They eat a bunch of fucking quesadillas. Yeah, we just give those a little browning on the side. And now what we got going on here is you take the quesadilla. There's chicken tenderloin. Used a little bit of cooking oil. Taking the non-fat yogurt sour cream. Holy shit. That's so good. Like, this legit feels like I'm eating something naughty. But it's like super high protein. There's about like 60 grams of protein right here, y'all. I mean, not of the chicken fits, but there's about like 60 grams of protein and like 500 calories. I'm not gonna calculate this all out right now because I don't feel like it. I'm not dieting right now, but dude, eat food like this. If you're dieting, do this. It's totally fine. Don't be afraid of carbs. Just make good food. And while I edit some YouTube videos, I got me some crackers and some slices of brie. I'm so fancy. It's phenomenal. Actually, these crackers are a little too flavorful. Like, I did that with the bagel too. This brie I want the brie to be the star of the show. Maybe just a bigger piece. Here we go. Oh yeah. You can also cut this into like little sticks. And like, instead of mozzarella sticks, make brie, like deep fried brie sticks. And I've done that before. And let me tell you. But what I've been talking about today, it's like those meals we ate today for lunch and for dinner. Eat the foods you like. Just be smart with the ingredients, and you can make your diet, or not diet because I'm not dieting right now. You can make your healthy eating enjoyable. I love sandwiches. I love bread. I'm a cheeseburger connoisseur, if you please. But I don't feel like giving those up. Even when I diet down, I find ways to put those in my diet. Use smarter ingredients. I use my low-calorie QP mayonnaise. Game changer for me. It's like 20 calories per serving. Things like that. Using the low-fat yogurt to make the sauce. Game changer right there. And just the fact that I can eat dishes that I find enjoyable makes eating healthy a lot easier. I mean, like, I don't like broccoli. I've never been broccoli. And a lot of people go through their fitness journey with chicken and broccoli. And if that works for you and you enjoy broccoli, by all means do it. My best friend loves broccoli and it works for him and he's absolutely jacked right now. Like, I would love to look like that right now. But like, for me, that doesn't work because I don't like it, the food itself. So I eat things I crave. Like, I eat a lot of pizza, but I eat those like 400 to 500 calorie pizzas from the supermarket. instead of buying a Domino's pizza, because I don't it fits into my diet. And yeah, just eat what you want, y'all. Like, this doesn't have to be something you hate. And I found ways to maintain my physique with foods I love. I can even eat it at McDonald's and still kind of fit it into my diet. It's crazy. And I still eat foods like I love cheese, and I eat a lot of cheese. Like, you don't have to give up food groups like, oh, I'm gonna quit dairy. Oh, I'm gonna not eat carbs. You don't gotta do that shit. Just be smart about it. Like, I'm gonna eat some of this brie right here. This is actually a lot of brie, but I'm not gonna eat the whole goddamn block tonight. I'm like, me in the bathroom tomorrow ain't gonna be a good time. But just a little bit right here, totally fine. All right, now to the money making side of our level up series. First thing we gotta do, we got some photography to do. So yeah, we actually, for our figurines, for them to sell, we actually have to do a photo shoot. I know it looks really weird, but it's actually pretty cool. It's fun. And so that mishap we had with the person not paying for the thing he won on auction, it slowed our whole business down. So we got these two figurines listed right now, and we don't currently have any active bids right now. But I'm not gonna stop that from discouraging me. We are going to grind it out today on this. Also, the card sales have slowed down like crazy. I don't know why. I know May and June is actually like I've been watching a lot of content creation. May and June is actually the slowest month for trading card sales. It's just like, there's no rhyme or reason for that. But we got a lot of inventory, so I'm happy about that. I still want more. I want it to be a store. Like that's the main goal. Is we're gonna turn this slow ass side operation. Is this slow? This small ass side operation into a store. I have this big ass vision. Tell me if this is a crazy idea, right? If I'm able to, let's say, make multiple thousands of dollars off of this at some point in time, and that's gonna be a long time from now. But like, you know what would be really, really cool? If I had like my own store where I sold cards and like on the side my own custom repaints. And we sell coffee in there, bro. Like, think of it, what if I had like a card cafe or something like that, where at the front, the coffee is at the front, like out at the window actually, like with like outdoor seating. You come into this nice air conditioned, like black like graphite color wall space with like fake plants and shit, and we got like lo-fi music playing, and then there's like Pokemon cards on display, and you can buy some of my cards at the coffee shop. Like, yo, wouldn't that shit be dope? I can only dream, right? But you know, like, I think having a big ass goal, like at some point, is like some ridiculous goal, and like that sounds totally ridiculous, but having some ridiculous goal would like get you somewhere, you know? Even if I don't get to that, if I get halfway there, that means I was successful. So let's try for some bullshit like that and just see how far we could get. And yeah, like I said, if we only get halfway there, that means we did some good. And of course, everybody, the grind never stops. Look, I actually have proper equipment now. I got a proper painting mask. I got rubber gloves. Look. Actually, I put a lot of my own personal money into this full operation. But I really want to get this whole operation cracking. So, yeah, we got another figurine to paint. We got 3 listed right now. Yeah, because unfortunately, one of them actually didn't end up selling. But we got 3 figurines listed. We got another one to paint right here. I got another one that I'm like fixing. That's a fixer up one because the hair was messed up. And then I got, I have 8 more I ordered on the way for about, in total, 5,000 yen. I got 8 more figurines. So, like, profit right there. How much is that? That's about like 700, almost 600 to 700 per figurine. So we could make good profit. Like, you know, putting a lot of money into this operation. However, I gotta put more paint thinner in this. However, I think we're gonna come up on top very, very soon. We just gotta get a couple more sold. Just sell a couple more, and we will be in net positive already. And then once we get to net positive, we can start building that bank account that we have. And that is the goal. So I'm gonna add some paint thinner to this. So we're gonna give this a primary coat, let that dry a little bit, give it a secondary coat. Tomorrow, this will be a 2-day operation. So primary coat with the paint gun. No, so I mean, sorry. Last night I gave it a matte coat. But that's like the first thing you gotta do with these figurines: wash them and then give it a matte coat. Then we're gonna go primary shading coat, followed by hand brush deep shadows, and then one more the next day after that I'll dry one more light shading coat just to blend it all together. Then you give that a finishing matte finish, and then after that cures, it's ready to post and ready to go. So we could kind of got it under control. I've taped up the swimsuit on this figurine, so we don't have to like go back and fit. Oh shit, I got paint on that spot. I gotta clean that off, and that's gonna save me a lot of time. So just that little bit. I took 10 minutes to prep that tape, but that will save me a lot of time in trying to like go backwards and repair shit. So we're being more efficient too, and I want this to become a lot more efficient so we could get these figurines out faster, and the faster we could get these figurines out, the faster the money flows. You see how I'm thinking now? So I got the paint gun going. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a little test spray, see if it's right. Okay, yeah, and then we just want to be a little far away, light coats. Certain areas we want to hit it directly. Flip around, hit like the butt and parts of the back, and shadowing like anywhere shadows would be. That's where we're trying to hit. And you know, this is kind of like this is a really chill activity for me. Like I could get down with this. This is a legit fun. So like, what is the market for these? So why do people buy this? Well, so these figurines are normally in like the price, like you get them in the UFO catchers and the claw machines and things like that. And it's just like they have this like very plastic look to them. So when people repaint these, kind of give it like a nice matte finish and then give it more shadows, and it gives them more premium figurine feel. Which like, so these are just like pumped out in a factory. I'm adding the quality to it. So they make the character model, I add quality to it. That's my job on this side hustle right here. And like a lot of people do this. Like there's a big market for this work right here, and I'm joining the party on that. All right, so I just got a lot of work done tonight. Had a really discouraging couple of days with the sales. Really, this past week hasn't really been great. I haven't even sold any Pokemon cards in almost a week. So, but I'm not letting that stop me. If anything, this discouragement is turning into motivation. Like, yeah, we've had a really slow week of sales, so I'm just gonna keep grinding it out and keep working on this thing. I really want this to work, and the only way this is gonna work is if I don't quit. If I quit, 100% it doesn't work. If I keep going, eventually it's gonna work. So same thing goes with YouTube, same thing goes with my fitness and the business thing. Just keep going. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to get good at, whatever you're trying to build, whatever you're trying to succeed in, just keep going. If you stop, if you quit, if you give up, you will not win. You will not succeed. You will not get to where you want to go. So anything you try and do, just keep going, y'all. But yeah, ate a lot of food that I like to eat today. That was the whole point of this video today. Workout didn't go great because my lower back's starting to feel better tonight. So deadlift day tomorrow. Hopefully that goes well. I think it will. So that's gonna do it all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Bye.